Hey there, this is just a little update on my hoverboard that I already had to fix. Actually, it wasn't... Okay, I'll go into it here just a bit. It was riding just fine, working great. And I already probably put, an hour and a half worth of ride time on it. And I noticed last night as I was going to bed that every time I was starting to get off of it, it would freak out. It would start shaking, and then it would spin in about a 360. The one time it did it so hard it hit that scale, bounced in the air while it was spinning, and hit me in the leg, and it still hurts even today. Anyways, I was like, well, what the heck? And then today I took it outside for a little bit in the snow just to see how it'd do. I guess they do actually pretty good in the snow. And I was only out there for just a couple bits because it was really cold, so I brought it in, and it wasn't shutting off. So I set it down, and it just would not shut off. It kept wanting to spin in circles. So I had to turn it off by hitting the power button. And, every time I started it up again, it'd be just fine. Then you go to step on it, works just fine. But every time you got off, it would want to freak out. And I was like, well, what the heck is going on here? It's not going to just fix itself. I hit it a couple times. Not hard, but hit it. And nothing was happening. So I YouTubed the issue, and there was a video of an older generation, though it was a different issue was going on. It was what's happening is, you got the pads up here, and the older generation, it's kind of more of a square pad. And on that one, what was happening was air was getting stuck in between here and this plunger. That little plunger there that's moving by my thumb. And it was holding it down. So all he had to do was cut a little chunk out of this rubber pad here. You still got covered up, so you didn't see that you cut anything out. And then it was working just fine. Well, in my case, that ain't the issue. Well, the issue is it's just a crude design here, but it works. In its resting place, it's still sitting too low, and it was still engaging. So it was real easy fix. Well, I was gonna this chipboard here unscrews, and I was gonna sit there and try to put washers in between it to put this further away. But that was a lot of screwing around, and it's just real easy. All I did was take a scissors. This plunger, all it is just a piece of rubber. All I did was take a scissors and cut just a sliver off, and now it's working fine, or at least it was with the cover off. So I'm gonna stop the video here for just a sec, screw the cover back on, and see what happens. And here we go. I just tried it. Seemed to work great. Step on. Okay, I'm on it. I'm on it for a little bit. Back and forth, back and forth. Like I say, as soon as I was stepping off, it would freak out. So step off, and it's off. It's fixed. Now, if it ever does it again, I think the only reason why I started doing it now versus the first few times I was riding it is because, the rubber is all stiff from being brand new, never being ridden on. And then after being ridden on, it sagged into place a little bit, and it was crossing into the sensor, which was keeping it on. So, a minor thing. I was a little worried at first when I started having this issue, but found out it was really something simple. So, I'll just upload this for other people to help them out. Not a big deal at all. It took 5 seconds to take the cover off. Took 2 seconds to cut out the scissors, put the screws back in, and so, yeah, I hope that helps. That's the only thing that sucks about having these things being cheaply made in China is that you're going to run into issues like this, and other issues too. But the good thing about them, especially being so universal, is that they're easy to fix. So, it's a little, it works in both directions, I guess, So, yeah, without anything else to say about that, I think it's good to go. And I'll let you know if anything else happens.